Hey Sassy gang, it's your girl Sassy and welcome back to my channel where you keep it sassy and always classy. If you're a returning subscriber, hey gang, you know what's up. I love you. Thank you for coming back. I missed you. If you are new here, welcome to the gang. Come join the Sassy gang. Just hit that how you join, ask me. Just hit the subscribe button. Might as well just help a sister out. Help a sister. Come on now. Why you come here if you don't want to subscribe? I would subscribe to you if I came to you. I would help you out if you asked me to. But anyways, Sassy gang, if you do find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or anything, comments, please drop them below. Sorry y'all, if you watched my previous video, I had on the same outfit, same shirt, same background, just same everything. It's because it's the same day. My last video that I just did was COVID, reasons why I'm not getting the COVID shot. But I did go to work today. Today we have breast cancer awareness day, so our job, we wore pink. And like I said in my last video, if you're a survivor, I'm gonna pray. I mean, if you have breast cancer right now, I'm going to pray for you. If you're a survivor, you are blessed. I do support breast cancer. We had a donation. If you bought the shirt, like everybody in the company, whatever, who bought the shirt, we donated that to an organization helping with breast cancer. So yeah, I'm trying to make this video as short as possible because I just did the last video and I still have to cook dinner, take a shower, get my work clothes out. I wanna watch you, not y'all, you, the show you. Silly, I'm not trying to watch you. I am not a peeping Tom. But the show you on Netflix, I at least need to watch one episode. So I still have a lot to do. So as you can see, what we're gonna be talking, y'all, I am so tired. I'm just letting y'all know this. So if you see my eyes looking a little baggy or they're a little low, I'm fighting, y'all. I am really fighting my sleep. My eyes are so heavy and everything. But like I said, I still have a lot to do. But versus buying versus financing, which is getting a car note. That's what this video is about, buying a car or financing a car. The reason why I decided, to talk about this video is because I have had had 5 cars in my lifetime, and I have done both. Bought a car out and paid a car note. And right now, my car, is paid off. But guess what? It broke. And it costs more to fix it than it is to, we already put heck of money in it. When I say we, I mean me and my daddy. We put heck of money into it to get it, to fix it. And guess what? It broke on us again. And now this time, it's a couple more $1,000. And this time, I'm just getting a new car. I'm not going to keep dealing with that car. I'm not. So I'm back at the beginning to what? Looking for another car. So I decided, why not make a video on this topic? So let's just get right into it. Okay, so like I said, buying a car is when you're literally buying it all out. You pay cash for the car. You don't get no car note. You got the title, everything, boom, the car is yours. Financing is when I'm meaning like you're paying a car note, which is, the bank or a lender approved you for a certain amount of money and you're paying a car note, because you're paying them back and, you get to have the car. So basically you're renting your car until it's like paid off, So first things first, the obvious with buying a car, like I said, you don't have a car note. So let's just say the car costs $6,000. You hand them $6,000 and the car is yours. Like, you bought it, you have the title, is yours. Financing, you're gonna have a car note. Let's just say, because sometimes you do have to pay a down payment. But the down payment is the money that's going towards your car note because you're not buying the car all out. So let's just say the car costs $10,000. You're gonna have a car note, which is you're paying, like, let's just say $300 a month to that lender, to the, your dealership. You're paying that to have the car. So once you get to your $10,000, which is going to be more than that, I'll explain why later though. But once you pay them, $300 all the way to get to $10,000, then the car is like yours. You own it, because technically, or you're paying a car note. Yeah, that's your car, but it's really not your car until it's paid off. Because if you don't pay the car note, they're gonna come repo the car, which is take the car back from you. And then, crazy thing is, once they repo your car, you still owe them the money for the car, and it goes on your credit. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Like, I never understood that. You literally come and take your car because I haven't been paying the car note. Okay, that's fine. If I don't pay the car note, you come back and take it, that's fine. But why are you still making me pay you? I owe you all the money as if I have the car. I don't even have it, and you're making me still pay it off. But we'll get into that later. Okay, so we're gonna go, pros and cons of buying a car. I'm just gonna do one at a time. So with buying a car also, you're gonna be safe. Sometimes, like, if you're, sorry y'all, my nose itching, it's not allergies. But, and it's a candle going in here, and it's real strong. But, let's just say you're an average person, middle class person, not rich, and you're not poor, but you're middle class. It's still gonna take you a decent amount of time to save up $6,000. Let's just say a car is $6,000. For you to save a couple $1,000s and still you have bills like rent, phone bill, electric bill, water bill, you gotta pay for food and things like that. Let's just say you have kids, you gotta pay for them. Like, for you to save up like $6,000 for a car, that's gonna take you a long time. And in today's society, and when I say long time, even a couple months is kind of a long time, because in today's society, you need a car for everything. What's one of the things a job asks you before you start working? Do you have reliable transportation? And let's just say you don't have a car. Uber, so expensive if you're going to use it every day to get back and forth to work. What if you don't have nobody to take you? Like a friend of the family to take you back and forth to work? What if you live too far to walk? You still got to get to work because you still got to pay your bills. But how you going to get to work if you don't have no car? So a car is like a necessity in today's world, which is so crazy. So it's going to take you a little minute to get that. Normally, it takes people a little minute, like a couple months, to save up $6,000 if they're paying bills like an average middle class person. So do you have a couple months to save? Can you wait a couple months, Like, if you can you wait a couple months, like you have reliable transportation, you can get back and forth to work, bills paid and everything like that. Do you have like a couple months to save that money? So that's what I mean. To me, that's a con. You have to just save. It's gonna save a long time, and then you're paying so much up front. It's like you've been working your butt off to save that $6,000. Now, boom, you giving it all right to the car people. Normally, like, when you buy a car like straight out like that, you're not gonna get like a $20,000 car, even like a $10,000 car. Normally, you're getting like a $5,000 to $6,000 car, and those cars normally have been used a lot, have had a lot of owners, have a lot of miles. Um, the car probably could get you to point A to point B, but it's probably gonna have a lot of problems that go along with it because it is that cheap. And you know, cars don't really run that cheap, so it is that cheap. So like, it's kind of like, is it worth it? Are you gonna end up putting that much money back into the car for fixing it and things like that? So that's something you gotta think about too. Another thing, like, well, this is kind of a benefit. Like, if you do have a car, if you do own a car, let's just say you save the money, you got a car, you save the money, then you go get a car. You driving the car around, boom, boom, boom. You working, you know, you got your new car, so you've been getting back and forth to work, and now you like, you know what? I want like a newer version, a newer year. I'm ready to get a car note. You can just use your car as like the down payment, see how much they'll offer you, and you know, use it as like a down payment. Now the thing is with that too though is they're not gonna offer you what your car is worth because they still have to sell it, they still have to make profit of it. So they're gonna give you less than what your car is worth and then sell it for more than what it's worth, you know, so they can get some profit. You know, that's another option you can do as well. So with financing a car, like I said, that is when, you know, you're paying a car note. We're gonna use $10,000 as an example. The car I want is $10,000. I don't have $10,000 in my pocket, so I'm able to finance a car, which is pay a car note. When you finance a car, like, let's just say we're going to the Mercedes. Let's just say we're going to the Mercedes dealership. When you go to finance a car, how you get approved for financing is by a bank. Yeah, I'm sorry, my allergies are, like I said, going crazy. How you get approved for financing is by a bank. So when they're running your credit and stuff, you're basically taking out a loan. That's how I could say it. You're taking out a loan with a bank, whatever banks that they're using, because people use different lenders. You're taking out loans with a bank, and they're like, okay, you know, yeah, their credit is okay, so here. So that's what you're doing. So basically, the bank that you got approved with, they're giving the Mercedes dealership all the money up front. So you're technically paying the bank back because you just got approved for a loan. So that's what a car note is. So you're paying because you don't have it all up front. A negative thing about that is interest. So, you know, nothing in this world is free, like literally. So, even if it don't cost you your money, it can cost you your time, it can cost you your patience, it can cost you anything. Nothing in this world is free. So, with that being said, that's when I say, you know, technically paying the $10,000 back. When you finance a car, when you get a car note, they're gonna have interest. Now, depending on your credit, depends on how much interest. So I can't give y'all numbers. Some people have as little as 1% interest, and some people have as high as 20% interest. So it's just depending on your credit score. Oh, y'all excuse me. I told you I'm so tired. So it's just depending on your credit score of what your interest may be. But let's just say I had good credit, and instead of paying the bank $10,000, I have to pay them $11,000 back. So basically, the car is worth $10,000. You're buying it for $10,000, but with interest and everything, you're gonna end up at the total end when all your notes are paid for. Let's say you paying for 72 months, which is 6 years, and that's what a lot of car notes they have it you set as a standard. You finish that, so in 6 years, when you paid off your $300 a month, you ended up paying $11,000 back instead of $10,000. Now, on the other hand, let's just say your credit was bad and you had like 20% interest, you paying back like $20,000 in the end instead of 10,000. So that's another thing. Like with financing, they paying you interest because it's like I'm letting you use my money, so now you gotta pay me for letting you use my money. So that's just that. But if you pay your card note on time and things like that, it will help you build your credit. It will help you build your credit. And y'all know credit is just or probably more important than money in this day and age. So, you know, it can help build your credit. Another positive thing is too, you would have to pay less upfront normally. Normally, you don't have to pay that much. Sometimes you can put as low as $1 down. Sometimes you don't have, if your credit is good, you don't have to put no money down to get the car, just sign the papers. It just, you know, all depends on the person. Now, let's just say your credit is okay. They like, you know what, just put down $1,000. $1,000 is gonna go towards your balance of the car. They just want it up front. That's still less than, you know, the $6,000 you pay to buy off the car. So, you know, you have to sometimes pay less money up front. Now, if your credit is trash and they feel it's trash, they sometimes say we need 5 bands down, type of thing, which is just as much as buying a car. I might as well buy a car if you think I'm gonna put down 5 bands, 5,000 if y'all know what bands is. So yeah, that's that. Oh, okay, that's repossession. Okay, so then now let's just talk about repossession. Another negative thing for financing a car. Let's just say you lost your job and you spent your last money paying your bills, like paying your rent. Let's just say paying your rent because you need a roof over your head. You need somewhere to lay. And you don't pay your car note. And you talk to them and they don't care. And they come repossess your car. Now that is going to be on your credit. And then now that's going to make it harder for you to get a loan through the bank, which is going to make it harder for you to get another car. And then on top of that, when they repossess your car, you still owe them the money. So let's just say you paid $2,000 off, you owe $8,000, and they come take your car because you missed 2 car notes. If you don't, sometimes they work with you and they'll like, you pay this, we'll get your car back. But let's just say that's not the case for y'all. They'll literally say, you don't get your car back, but you still owe me the $8,000. Like, what? Why I owe it to you? You better go get it back from the dealership that you gave it to. Because, you ain't getting it from me. And I ain't even got the car. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, hold on. I be having a little business on the side. Maybe his business on the side. I'm gonna text you right back. I'm making a YouTube video. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so that's just that. But then on the other hand too, with like having a car, let's just say, financing the car, sometimes, you know, like if your payments are good, like say you in a year paying your car on time, paying your payments on time, and you like, oh, I don't like the car, they'll let you like trade in your car and get a different car. Let's just say something goes wrong with your car, it's easier for you to take it back to them because you're financing it. You're like, nah, something wrong with this. Either I want a new car or you need to fix, you know. since you're financing it, they're going to be more like, okay, we'll take it, we'll fix it, you know, we'll give you another car, instead of like you owning your own car and then it breaks down. Now you got to be the one reliable to fix it solely. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of, y'all, if y'all want me to go into detail, I can go into detail. I was just trying to get a video out there. If you have questions or anything, you can comment below, because like I said, I have had 5 cars. 2 of them were financed. The other 3 were bought. So yeah, I've had a lot of experience, and I've had a car since I was 16. My dad bought me one for my 16th birthday. Not on my birthday, but like that summer. So he bought me one when I was 16. So since I was 16, I've had a car, and like I said, I've had 5 since then, including the one I had. So I know a lot about these car things. Like I said, I'm going shopping now for a car, so I'm experiencing all of this right now, and all the buy and finance, should I do this, and pros and cons, and just all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, this is a personal decision. You decide what you want to do what's best for you, because everyone's situation is different. I'm just speaking from experience. I am not like a salesperson or anything like that. Like I said, if you have questions and stuff, I would be glad, you know, to answer this, you know, based off of personal experience and things like that. Make sure you do your research though. Look up the pros and cons yourself as well. Don't just listen to me. Don't just listen to anyone. Definitely don't listen to the car salesman, because they're trying to get their money. They're trying to get their sale. They're trying to get commission. If they sell you a car, that adds to their paycheck. So definitely don't be listening to them without doing your research. So yeah, make sure you do your research. It is a personal preference, like I said. I'll give y'all another example. I know someone, he has a car, he owns his car, and his car is like a 2000, let's just say it was like a 2010. It's 2021. That car's 11 years old. It broke. It cost $2,000 to fix. I told him he should think about trying to get another car, because since it is so old, why would you, you know, put your money into it? Because since it's old, it's just going to get older and older. It's going to keep having problems, you know, things like that. But he preferred, you know, I'd rather just pay the $2,000 and fix it, so that I don't have to pay a car note. So that's 2 different opinions. We're 2 different people. That's what I mean when I say it's based on you, your personal preference, your personal experience, and how much money that you have at the time. Do you have kids? Do you have a dependable job? Like, it's a lot of factors that go into this type of stuff. But like I said, like, if you have questions, just please, sorry y'all. If you have questions, just please comment them. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. If I don't know the answer, I'll go look it up, or I could tell you who you could talk to, or where to look at to get the answer. I personally have friends who are car salesmen, who are working a dealership. I have friends in accounting who work on the back end of giving a loan. But yeah, this is my best friend. I was gonna call her. Literally, I was gonna call her when she got off work, but she called me first. So that was one of the things on my list. I will catch y'all later.